Generals 18U HP team going up against the Long Island Edge here on August 23rd, 2025. We are in Exton, Pennsylvania. Not far from where we were this morning. This is the fourth game of a 5-game weekend here in just outside of Philly. Generals starting out strong with 2 wins, taking a loss this morning and now facing a tough team. So we'll see. Team looked a little bit flat this morning, so we'll have to come out punching here. We came out with some fast goals this morning with a quick goal from Bobby Stewart in the first 15 seconds. And then a second one followed up with a breakaway by Heil. But after that, though we had good offense, 40 shots, just not a lot of good quality shots, a lot of shots on the ice. So we'll see if the guys can hit the net, get some shots up off the ice. We're also talking a little strategy with the coaches and just getting back on back checking. Just got to skate and get back and help out the D. Those Long Island Kings were also a bit quick, and they did a good job getting back and disrupting our forward attacks. We've got here the Long Island Edge is what we're going up against. I think they're from Hicksville, New York, another Long Island team. Maybe the game tomorrow we'll be able to play a non-Long Island team. Long weekend for the boys. They have not had a practice yet, and so this is a bit break-in for the legs, and so hopefully they'll be able to endure. One of the things we are experimenting with YouTube is that if you want to zoom in more and you're working on a mobile device, you can zoom in my feed so you can get a little bit closer than what I'm bringing to you if you want to kind of spend a little time zooming in and out from your camera angle. You cannot do that on Facebook, and my zooming is a little bit easier here on YouTube. So I'm here in the penalty box trying to stay out of the way of the coaches. I thought about going up to a perch on the second floor, but then I got to shoot through the net. So sometimes the view is a little bit better when I'm not shooting through a net. Looking down on the ice is sometimes a little bit better than getting up close. But we'll bring you the action nonetheless. Make sure that you know who's got the puck and who's going where. We're going to have Lucas Monroe. It's his second outing for Lucas. He had a shutout yesterday, taking the game 7-0. We'll see how he does against the Long Island Edge. Scoring leader right now is still Carson Repko. He's got 5 goals on the weekend. Jack Heil's got 4? Yeah, Jack Heil's got 4 goals. Bobby Stewart has 2. So in the first couple games we were spreading out the scoring. So hopefully some of these guys get back into action and find the back of the net. Generals were a little less effective on the power play, having a 5-on-3 power play in the last game, unable to convert. And that, to me, was really the turning point in that game earlier today, just not finding a lot of momentum, not being able to score on that 5-on-3. And then shortly after that, the Kings scored shorthanded and kind of put the game at a 4-2 and kind of took some power out of the guys. So hopefully the Generals can jump out ahead, get the boys buzzing, get some good shots on goal. And you got to give some credit to that Kings goalie as well. He looked like he was rolling around all over the place on that ice. He made a lot of great saves. I was talking to my Jack afterwards, and he said that goalie did a really good job going left and right. So even when we had the weak side of the net covered and we had a good pass, he was able to make saves. And coaches are grimacing. You know, you're supposed to warm up the goalie by hitting them in the pads, in the chest, in the glove, like give them easy shots. One of our guys just took a shot that Lucas, the goalie, took to the face mask. It's like not the way you want to warm up your goalie. We're playing two 25-minute halves. We'll take a 10-minute ice cut break. And the little Zamboni comes out. We call it ice cut. But it does, right? You know, and it's a little small, so I'm not sure everybody wants to hear me blabbing away up there. Certainly not the other team. So here's our second floor peanut gallery, and yeah. The other team brought some really high-tech gear. We'll see if we can get a view of that. We'd have to do some serious fundraising. You know, they've got a huge tripod, professional level camera. I'm surprised they don't have like spotlights for their post-game interviews and whatnot. So we'll have to have a bake sale or something and raise some serious gear to up our game over here. I kind of like the nimbleness to kind of be able to come down here and be on the bench and bring it close to the action. Not sure how YouTube feels about some of these songs. I don't mind the 80s songs because there's no, there's less patrolling on the copyrights. Facebook would kick us off with certain artists. Coach Peterson giving the pep speech. Coach Stewart calling out the lines. We're going to start out. Looks like we'll have Stewart taking the face-off, Heil on the left wing, and we're going to have Krug on the right wing. Ben Krug coming up from Virginia Beach, Hampton Roads area for the team. His first weekend with the Generals. Boys are trying to get fired up. Here we go. And we're off. Stewart wins the face-off. Heil giving chase as the puck moved down. Coming back. Judah Moore and Jello are your two defensemen. That shot wide, coming down in the corner. Heil giving chase. That one across the crease, goes around to the far side. Edge holds it in. They're the Long Island Edge. We'll just call him the Edge. It's not the Edge is more than just a U2 band member. That one just getting past Krug. They're going to be dropped back. Moore is going to try to take that up the right-hand side. Finds Stewart. He whiffs on it, tries to get it to Heil. And it was Heil was worried about being offsides. Comes out. Krug is chipping it up, kind of trying to get it to Stewart. And the Edge is going to take it back behind their goal. Stewart gets it back to Krug. Krug on the puck. This is really good for a pass. Gets it off. Brings it to Agello. Can't play it. Heil going off. Agello loses an edge and goes backwards. Tapscott coming all over the bench. Replacing Heil. Takes a big hit right away. And this will be an icing call. So we'll get a face-off with 23:43 left in the first half. Not a great start for the boys, but just trying to get their feet underneath them. Shake off the asked Jack how his legs felt, and he said it was just a little bit tight. Peterson taking the face off. He's out there with Covington and Tapscott. Tapscott takes it down the left side, goes off of a skate into the corner. Covington chasing. He's got the puck back behind the net. Turns and wheels in the corner, looking for it. He's got Jeanette sneaking from the backside, but to get it to him, be up through a lot of legs. Tapscott has it, going to bring it back to the point. Oh, wow. That was Schroeder with a shot, and takes it off the face mask of the goalie. Do it again. Deflected, and it's in. Covington puts it in the back of the net. Schroeder with the assist, hammering the goalie. Way to go, guys. Way to start us off strong. Covington with the cleanup there. Robert Covington, another guy coming out of Virginia Beach, coming up from the Hampton Roads programs, joining the Richmond Generals. Repko now trying to cut through the D. We're going to be offsides. Glass is going to wheel it around, bring it back to the defense. Back to Jeanette. Scott Schroeder, long distance shot to Repko, and that's going to be icing. 22:50 left in the first half. Generals up 1-0. This Edge team doesn't look big. Certainly not a big size advantage, but size doesn't necessarily equate to skill in hockey. Some of these guys can be fast and tricky. Repko takes the face off. Edge wins it. That comes back this way, comes back to Jeanette. Over to Schroeder, back to Repko. Good passing across the lines. That one's going to get picked off and squeaked through. Glass is going to send it around to the left side. Jeanette up on the tight pinch, gets past him. Schroeder, I'm going to step back every once in a while so I don't get a stick or a puck to the head. Heil's back on the ice. Picking up, hoping that Glass can pick that up. Repko feeds that one back up. Heil down low in the slot all by himself. That pass comes out along the wall. And Judah Moore's going to take this back to Daniel Kim. Ooh, don't like that. Letting one guy cover two Generals. Usually you want to spread out. We couldn't pass it to anybody. Still in the zone. Piece of plastic on. Kimmer with a bad pass. Right in front. Oh, wow. We got lucky on that one as the Edge passed it over to the weak side. And they missed the pass in the open net. Heil's got two to beat here. Little poke there. Heil's going wide. He's got Krug following. He's got another one. Oh, shot from, I thought it was Bobby Stewart. Goes straight in, and that's going to be icing. Bobby, send it this way. Like I was going to go on the ice with my sneakers. Fall flat on my head, but it was an end of a stick was on the ice. Don't want anybody to run that over. Heil takes that shot. It's deflected wide and goes into the corner. Stewart down low, trying to feed it back to Krug. Krug now doing the work. Goes back. Bobby Stewart's got, he's got Heil come through the slot. Doesn't pull the trigger, holds back. Agello with the shot deflected off of his Edge stick. Krug on the puck. Comes back out, and Edge is going to clean this one up and get it out of the zone. We're going to go the other way. Agello backpedaling. Jeanette's the other defender. Good speed there from the Edge. They circle back around. That pass goes through the crease. Generals were back checking and tying up guys. Stewart is poking at it and pushing hard. He's got Heil coming down, but the Edge still has the puck. Bobby's still chasing. It's going to come up. Agello's going to get the pass off the wall. Comes back. It's bouncing through the crease, and Bobby with a good shot there, providing pressure, and it's deflected over into the wall. We're going back again. It's a 3-on-2. Let's get back. Agello's going to chip this one up. It's going to go into the bench. Got to worry about too many men on the ice when it goes down to a bunch of legs with guys jumping over the wall. Covington got to scoop this one up and take it left. Turning, pivoting, and that's going to come over the blue. Oh, wow. Held by Schroeder. Schroeder having a great first half here. Edge picking this up. Good harassment there. It's Peterson on the ice. Covington chips that one. The Edge kick it down. Back out to the blue line. Kimmer across. Not enough power on that one. It gets past. The Edge chipped it, and Schroeder's going to have to hustle and pick this one up. He sends it back the other direction. Good stick lift there by Tapscott, and this one goes all the way through on the Edge. Covington's going to hustle to the wall, picks up this puck, still has it, going to go short side. It's in the crease. Oh, and just hanging out in front of the Edge to clean up the doorstep, and this one's going to go the distance. Schroeder's going to try to turn this one, zip it up to the far side. He's got Covington on the other edge. General's bringing some pressure here, but Covington gets picked there. Gets around. Kim on the pinch. He's got a size advantage there against that guy, and don't know what everybody's yelling about. Something that the Edge bench saw. Edge chip it in. Moore's going to chip this one back. We got Glass going over the wall. Edge with a shot. It's free and loose in front, and Glass gets down in there and try to push that off to the side. Generals try to clear. Bad angle off the wall. Trying to prevent the icing, and that one might have enough on it for icing, and it does. We'll get a whistle. 18:58 left in the first half. Generals lead 1-0 with a goal by Robert Covington. Repko takes that face off. Oh, come on, tie him up. Here come the Edge to try and take another shot through a lot of traffic. Deflected. Pushes back behind the goal. The Edge gets that puck first. Little flick there by Alexei Lugo. Pass comes across. Glass is hustling over. Puck's back behind the goal. Lugo's on it in the corner. Lugo sends it back behind him. Lugo takes a big hit on the wall. No call from the refs. Glass sends it back behind. Lugo gonna pick this up. Oh, Lugo gets hammered. Thought he almost took a stick to the head. Again, no call. And that one's flicked up high and it's bouncing. Icing is indicated and we get the whistle. Wow. Lugo's a super tough kid, but that was some big hits. So we're going to get a Jello and Jeanette as your two defensemen. Got the Bobby Stewart line out there with Krug and Heil. Edge win the face-off. General's trying to get back. Edge player got behind the defense. Edge with a centering pass, and that went off a stick just wide. Heil scoots that forward, trying to get it to Bobby Stewart. Bobby's got Krug to the side. Oh, he waited a little too long. That was a 2-on-1. Coach not happy the way they executed. A little short, trying to go short side. Puck's in the air. General trying to swat it out of the air, and that one gets pushed to the edge. Krug got in the chase. Puck still in the zone. Edge trying to turn it. Bobby Stewart with the back check, harassing. That one comes to Heil. He's going to skate this one out. He's got Krug to his right. Heil's going to the left. Trying to take a shot. Oh, just off the blocker. That one had eyes. Heil looking for it. Back pass by the Edge. That one goes through the crease. Sorry, that was Krug with the pass there. Kim tries to get that puck. The Edge pick it back up and get a shot off, and a good cover there by Lucas Monroe, keeping this 1-0. Coach Stewart was giving some instruction to Bobby Stewart that on a 2-on-1, he's supposed to skate to the left post. If you're going down the left-hand side, you skate to the left post. You don't skate into the left corner. It just gives the defenseman too much time to see the pass. I'm learning something while I'm sitting here on the bench. A little bit of hockey strategy. Comes back out to the edge. That one's off of shin guard, off of Tapscott. Peterson's going to take this one up, gets it across to Covington. He's holding it at the blue line. Little extracurriculars there from the Edge players. It's a little interference in my book. They don't let me referee. Peterson up to take the face-off. Stuck at the face-off dot, comes back to Stroder. He sends that one into the corner. Back off the wall. Ooh, Jello takes a shoulder to the upper body. The Jello sends this one across, trying to get it to Covington, chips it in. Peterson giving chase. Back around the edge, gonna ride all the way to the wall. The Jello gets to the spot, puts it over. Edge picks it up. Little chip up as the Edge is coming through the neutral zone, back the other direction. Good tie up there by Stroder. He loses a stick. Edge has the puck in the high slot with a shot through lots of traffic, and somehow Monroe picks that up and catches it midair and holds it for the whistle. 16:02 remaining in the first half. Seven shots on goal for the Generals, 5 for the Edge. Face-off brought back to the Edge. Shot deflected, loose. Monroe trying to get his glove on it. Can't get it long enough for the whistle. The Edge taking it back behind the goal. I think they're calling for a trip, but they're not going to get that call right now. Pass in front. Wow, and somehow I think Monroe kicked that away, and it's out of the zone. Heavy pressure from the Edge right now. Edge chipping this one in. Judah Moore going back. He's going to send that back into the corner. Trying to get that up, trying to get it to Lugo. Daniel Kim working it now, back behind. He's going to send it around to Lugo again. Lugo trying to get a stick on it and get it up out of the zone. Edge doing a good job holding that blue line. Works it around Kim. It gets stuck on the wall and comes off at a funny angle. Lugo able to get it up. Touched up by Repko. Repko unable to kind of skate with it. And the Edge bring it back into the zone for more pressure. It's almost 2 minutes now we've been here. In our end of the ice. Got to clear at the edge of the shot, and that one's off of something, but goes in the corner. Heavy pressure, we need a line change. Somebody just needs to ice it, I think. And the Edge is going to drop it in. They want a line change. Moore scoots Monroe scoots that one to the corner. Edge still pressuring, and a big hit there as Judah goes down. I'm sorry. That Judah? Yeah, that was Judah. And that one goes up into the netting for a whistle. Wow. Judah took like a guy came in bulldozing. Whew. He's smiling, so that's a good sign. 14:29 remaining. We're going to get a face-off to the right of Lucas Monroe, the Generals goalie. 8 shots for the Edge, 7 for the Generals. They're bringing pressure right now. Chipped up in the air by the Generals to try to get up to neutral ice. Krug is out there chasing. Stewart's out with Heil. And that one loose. Krug trying to work it, passes it, and it's in. Who cleaned that up? I think it was Bobby Stewart cleans that one up. The goalie thought he had it. It came out into the crease, and so the Generals are going to go up 2-0 with a cleanup goal by Bobby Stewart. Way to go, Jens. Generals now up 2-0 with 14-14 left in the first half. Bobby takes that face-off, stays on the ice, hauls down. I think he stepped on the puck. Heil sends that one up the right-hand side. The Edge is giving chase. Got to give a lot of credit to Ben Krug on that. He set that up. He was hammering the goalie. The goalie was chasing it. It popped out, and Stewart was able to put it in. So an important assist there by Krug. He's yet to have a goal on the weekend, but he's really making an impact on these lines. That one goes off the back of the goal. Centering, and that one's in. They're calling in. No. The Edge were trying to sell the celebration. And Monroe has the puck frozen on the goal line. The ref was watching. We maybe got lucky there. Woo. They were trying to squeeze it in between Monroe and the post. That's what we tell the guys. Like, if it's close, start celebrating. But no, the ref was not swayed, so we win that one. 13:46 remaining in the first period. First half. Kind of tough. I train myself not to say quarters all the time. Now, that one bouncing around. Back behind the goal, the Edge bringing more pressure. Looking for a pass in the front. They've got a guy loose. Somebody's got to cover. Tapscott's got to back up a step. So now that we're working with halves, it's retrained myself. Stroder goes down on the ice to take a block. Edge still in control. They got guys cheating in from the backside. Edge with a shot, and that one finds the upper corner. So with 13:13 left, the Edge respond. Generals lead cut 2-1. Brep goes out there to take the face-off. Glass has his back to us. Got Lugo on the far side, Jello and Judah Moore, the two defensemen. And Moore wins the tip-off there. As the puck's flying around and hands were swatting at it. Glass is going to take this one up. Woo! Glass with a big hit. Judah Moore trying to get this one up. Lugo left it for Repko. Can't find him. That one now has Lugo. He's got one to beat. Oh, good defensive play. Chips it into the corner. Judah Moore's in tight. Lugo gets a bump into the wall. Heil swiping at it. Here comes the edge.
Easy up, watch your feet.
Edge are going to throw this one for the distance. Should be icing. And there's the whistle. 12-10 left in the first half. Getting physical. Generals lead 2-1. Shots on goal are about even. 11 for the Generals, 10 for the Edge. Bobby Stewart's out there. Krug is to the right. Heil is to the left. Edge win that faceoff, bring it back behind their own goal. Send it around the boards. Up through neutral ice. Missed the pass. Coach Stewart thought maybe they were offside. Jeanette is going to take that around the goal. Hustling. He's got good speed. Getting slashed as he goes. No penalty there either. Jeanette's way in deep. Heil's going to cover the blue line. Krug gets the puck out of the corner, sends it back to the point to Daniel Kim, and he holds it, paints the blue line. That was a lob, a little Texas. Well, Heil's going to turn and shoot, and he sends it across the far side. Jeanette comes to the bench. Stroder is on, and that's going to come back to Heil. He overskates the puck. He's got to get on it and chips it across. Bobby Stewart playing with the puck. A lot of action in close, trying to get. Coach Peterson almost took a stick to the head for that one. Heil's got it. He's trying to cut the D. Doesn't have any assists, and there's a lot of white jerseys right there. Bobby Stewart holds it in the zone, and we got a turn. Heil's going to get it. Little's going to have to go back, and he gets taken down, and they called it. There's a penalty. Heil tripped up from behind as he was breaking for the goal, and he draws the penalty. Generals will go on a power play here. Way to draw it, Jack. Way to go. Good hustle. Good hustle, guys. Tripping's the call with 10:55 left in the first half. Generals going on their first power play. You know, I always say, like, if a guy's got he didn't have a clear break from the defense and didn't have unfettered access, but I still think those should be, like, penalty shots. I think it makes it interesting. Oh, the defense backs up on that one and lets the Edge come through short-handed. Goes to the short side, and they put it in with a shorty. 10 seconds into the power play. And the Edge tied up. It's not the way the power play is supposed to go. That's 2 short-handed goals for the General today. It's not the way we drew up that power play. So we're even now, 2-2. There's still 1:49 left on the power play. Put Bobby Stewart out there with Krug and Heil now. Moore chips that one up. Krug's going to chase this one. He's got Bobby streaking towards the goal. Over to Bobby. Through the crease. Bobby's in the corner. Sends it back around past Krug. Judah Moore's going to pick this one up on the right-hand side. He puts it across to Agello. If he can get a shot off through lots of traffic. Blocker save for the goalie, and he puts it over to the side. Krug going to take it back behind. He's going to circle again. We got to separate the defense. Krug paints the blue line there. Comes back out to Krug. Got a hustle. Comes back out. Moore trying to pick it up out of the feet. With a shot. Pushed over by the stick. Bobby's on the left-hand side. He's going to send it back around behind for Krug. Picks it up in the corner. He's going to drop it back to the point. He's got a hustle on the pinch there. Edge gets it out of the zone, and it's going to go the distance. 1 minute left to go in the power play. Edge are going to get a line change here. Generals keep their boys on the ice. Oh, that one, they were looking for Krug, and the Edge pick it up, and they're going to take it back down short-handed again. Generals got to spread the ice now and take advantage of this puck deep and try to skate it. They've got tired legs out there. That one goes across to Krug. Krug gets it to Bobby Stewart. Bobby's got, kind of left it. He goes down back behind the play. Glass is on now, and Lugo's on. Got to get some. Bobby's coming to the bench now. Daniel Kim's going to send it over to the other side. Up to Lugo. Lugo's got Bobby Stewart still on the ice. Can't get a pass there, and 14 seconds left. Rep goes on the ice now. That one's just out of reach of Daniel Kim, and again, the defense can ice it on a power play. 2 seconds. All right, we're back to even strength, 5-on-5. That one's going to go up to Glass on the left-hand side, so the Generals are not able to capitalize on the power play. And we're even up 2-on-2 as the Edge get a shorthanded goal. Some equipment on the ice again. Here come the Edge with a 2-on-1. Generals got to hustle back. The Edge with a pass. Oh my gosh, a diving Jeanette absorbs that shot. The ref is getting mauled on the far side. Chipping. Daniel Kim gets it up to Repko. It's going to come back to Lugo. Lugo's got to get on his horse. He's going to send it. Lugo with a late hit down in the ice. Repko by himself up there looking for some support, fighting it up on the boards. General sending it back behind. Can't see who's got it. Puck's loose off the back of Strode. The Edge send it in off the glass. Agello's got some traffic down there. Sorry, I'll get the puck back in the center. That's Covington giving a chase down there in the corner. And the Edge are able to clear. Oh, good little play there by Tapscott as he forces the Edge to readjust, coming through the neutral zone. That puck's going to go down. Agello's going into the corner. Agello sends that around the rail, just out of reach of Covington. Gets it up to Peterson. Peterson gets picked, and the Edge are going to bring it back to the red line. The Edge pressuring again with a shot, and the Edge put one in. A good shot, and they beat Moore on Monroe, glove side high. The Edge eke this one out 3-2 with 7 minutes to go in the first half. Got to give the Edge some credit. They're a hustling team here right now and taking some good shots, bringing the pressure to the Generals. I'd like to see the Generals step up the physicality a little bit, start wearing these guys down. We've got a little bit of a size advantage, I think. The Edge are going to win that one and pull it back to their D. Sends it across the ice, picks up a guy at the red line, around the referee. Bobby Stewart picking this one up. It's got Heil to his left. Krug gets out of the way. Bobby Stewart gets picked. There's that debris on the ice. I keep thinking it's the puck. Comes back, Bobby Stewart gets it to Krug. Krug doesn't go high enough off the pads of the goalie. Krug going to turn in the corner. Chips it up, trying to find Heil. Heil gets hammered by the Edge, and the Edge are going to go the other direction with a ooh, that one comes off the wall funny to the advantage of the Generals. Krug going to pick that up, go back into the corner. Heil chips that just enough. Moore sends it in low, and the goalie sticks it into the corner. Stewart's going to send that back around. An Edge player loses a Edge and falls to the ice. The Edge going to play it back around again, trying to get it out of the zone. Don't connect. Woo! Heil comes away with it after avoiding two. Oh, I thought he had it. Heil takes it off the back of the net. I think the Edge coaches are yelling at the refs that our players aren't playing the puck. But we'll see. They're not calling any. They're just not calling anything but the most egregious hits right now. He says 18U, and that one's off the netting, so we'll get a face-off at center ice. Good pressure there by the Generals. 5:34 remaining in the first half. We'll get you a view of the scoreboard. You can see shots on goal, 15 for the Generals, 12 for the Edge. Right now the Edge are winning 3-2. All right, Repko up to take the face-off. Glass to the left wing, Lugo to the right. Lugo trying to get a stick on it, gets it back to Daniel Kim. Kim sends it up. Daniel getting hammered from behind, sends it up to neutral ice. Repko trying to break it free. Repko with 5 goals in the first 2 games. Came up dry earlier, trying to find something right now. Generals would love to get an equalizer before the end of the first half, for the break. Glass sends that around to Daniel Kim. Push it up to Glass. Glass sends it up the left-hand side. Ooh, wow. Jeanette gets hammered from behind. Daniel Kim giving chase. Edge still have the puck. Oh, they go short side, and that one just a little wide of the net. Puck comes all the way around with a bad bounce off the wall. Should have come to the blue line. Instead, it comes off 90 degrees. They go to the far side. Try to send it in. That one off of Tapscott's foot. And Repko's got one to beat. Goes to his forehand with a shot and goes high. And it takes the goalie, I think, off his face mask. And an Edge player goes down. The Generals are getting physical here, just stepping it up a little bit and starting to bang a little bit. Tapscott goes down and gets mauled. Got to watch when he's down low. People can get kicked in the face with a skate, or they got face masks on, but you can get the neck, you can get the arms. Send it up. That one off the Tapscott at the red line. Whoa! Late hit. Late hit onto Schroeder. That one, Lucas Monroe's going the full spread and getting the save. So there was a late hit on Schroeder, and he just completely slashed the guy. There's some good chippiness over there. Lugo loses. This is one to make him 15. Peterson taking the face-off. 3:38 left in the half. The Edge win the face-off. Bring it back to the D. A high shot. It was going well over the net. Monroe gloved it down. Couldn't hang on to it. Lucky for us, it's cleared out of the immediate danger, and that shot goes wide. Goes into the corner. Peterson gets pushed into the wall. The Edge working it back behind the General's goal. Back goes all the way across. Got Covington on his horse. He's got one goal already. He goes, and he gets hammered from behind. Good defensive play by the Edge. They were able to come around him and get a stick on that cleanly. Nice play. Good hustle on the Edge. Give him credit for that. That one's going to come through. Judah Moore getting back for this. We're under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Judah Moore, I thought he was going to come across the front of the goal. We had a couple scary moments before. The Edge trying to center this one. Played up forward by Covington. Covington's got Bobby Stewart on the left. It's got Kim, I think. I think Daniel Kim going deep. Heil covering the blue line for Kim. Heil sends that one up on the right-hand side. Covington coming to the bench. Krug on the ice. Daniel Kim back to the blue line. 2:24 now remaining in the first half. Generals are trailing 3-2. That one chipped up the wall by the Edge, and they're going to send that one the distance, and it's going to be icing. Got Bobby Stewart back out there. Heil and Krug got some tired legs, I'm sure, getting out there. And this is the fourth game of a 5-game weekend. Tomorrow we're on the ice at 11:30. Oh, a big shot there. Hit the face mask, and that's going to come right by us. Kim going to hustle back and pick this one up. Circles. Gets the call. 2-on-1 right now by the Edge. Pass to the weak side, but they whiff on it. Lucky for us. That one. Krug trying to break it free. Oh, Heil was coming through and trying to chip it forward. That one. Oh, and the Edge get one with 1:49 left. And the Edge are going to go up 4-2. Just couldn't clear it. And they got the puck up high, up over the spread Monroe. Puck's tied up down low. Epko's going to take it forward. Goes to his left. Backhanded chip. Not a strong shot because he's a right-hander, but he takes it backhanded from the left side, and the goalie just able to put it into the glove for the whistle. .140 left. Generals down by 2. Edge kind of take it off the wall. Woo. Back to Jeanette. He tries to clear it up, and the Edge able to keep this one back in play, and it's going to make its way all the way to Lucas, and he covers for the whistle. 1:23 now remaining in the first half. Jeanette going to send this one back around to a Jello. He leaves it behind him. The Edge are going to pick this one up. Oh, wow. Good save there by Monroe. It was a puck on the ice, though. Easy save, but guys are just not connecting. Good example of Repko there. Just couldn't carry the puck forward, and it's back into our zone. Going to send it back around and up. Kids are worried about a big hit. Here comes Repko. He's going up the left-hand side. He's got Lugo trailing. Chip in front. Oh, and cleared out of the crease. Good step up by Judah Moore. That one all the way across in front of the goal. Free puck is cleared by the Edge, and this will be icing as we're down to 42 seconds left in the half. Go back to our left for a face-off. Going to be a final shift in the half here. Then we'll take about a 10-minute break as we cut the ice, resurface it. Guys will cool off and get a drink. Little shift here. We're going to put Bobby Stewart onto the left wing with Peterson as a center and Covington to the right. Little move. Bobby's going to take it, pass it over. It's behind Peterson. Peterson trying to turn. Edge are going to try to chip this one up. Peterson picks that one up. Spins around on the pirouette. But the Edge are going to come back and hustle through. They got a guy coming down the right-hand side. Somebody's got to pick him up on the weak side. Oh, he's loose in front, and Monroe with a good save with the right pad. Keeping this 4-2 as we're down to 15 seconds. General's trying to cool the pressure right now. Bobby Stewart chips that one over to the side. Bobby come on, Bobby, hang in there. He passes it up to Peterson. He's got 5 seconds. He's got to shoot it. Comes to Covington. And we'll take the whistle into the corner. And that's the end of our first half, where the Generals trail 4-2. Goals by Covington and Bobby Stewart. Whew, a lot of action there, a lot of hockey. All right, I'll take a breather, get some water. We'll watch the Zamboni go around for a little bit, and we'll pick you up in about 10 minutes. And we're going to let the video run. I'm going to put you on mute there. We can get started without him. Sorry about the jerky camera. I'm just trying to get it plugged back in. Boys are back out of the locker room. No sign of the edge. Here they come. Officials are ready to keep going. Another 25 minutes on the clock. Coach Peterson going to try to get him fired up, get the Generals to pick one up real quick, see if we can close this gap. We're trailing 4-2 here. Got a lot of hockey to play, 25 minutes on the clock. We can close this gap by 1. We've got a fighting shot here. I worry that if Edge come back and put one in real quickly, we'll go down 5-2 and the motivation will drop out of these guys. But they got to realize 25 minutes is a lot of hockey. Got to play the full 25. It was a funny sight at the hotel between games. All the boys had set out, or many of the boys had set out their equipment on grass to let it dry in the sun. So it looked like a big hockey yard sale with gloves, skates, shoulder pads, everything kind of spread everywhere, just drying in the sun. So luckily nobody messes with it. Not here. All right, so we're back off and running. Judah Moore hustling back to pick this one up back behind the net. He's paired up with a Jello on defense. There's a stick on the ice and a quick centering. The Edge with a shot off the right pad of Monroe. It's actually Monroe's stick on the ice. He reaches for it, and he's got his stick back. That one comes up to Repko. He leaves it for Heil. Heil up the left side. He's across the blue line. Got a lot of empty ice. Repko with a shot that's just wide of the net. Another shot there followed up by Krug, and he puts that up into the goalie. Trying to go short side and try to get a bounce off the goalie's shoulder or back and pop it in. I think he was below the goal line when he shot that. Judah Moore tying this one up in the corner. Judah winning that one, looking for the pass. Oh, Repko didn't have a stick on the ice, and that's going to be an icing call. The boys will just stay back here, and we'll get a face-off back to the right of Monroe. Before the sun came up that day. Peterson taking that face-off, comes back to Strode, and that goes up the right-hand side. And Edge able to keep this one in play. Edge chipping that one back mid-ice. 2-on-2 here, and that's shot off of Strode. Peterson's got it now. He's got to hustle. He's getting some help from Tapscott. Come on, guys, got to hustle, and we're going to be offsides. You can say you can let me. Peterson takes that face off. Little poke there by Tapscott, trying to control it at the red line, drops it back to Jeanette, over to Strode. Strode across the blue line is going to chip this one in back behind the goal. Sends it around the board. Jeanette on the tight pinch on the left-hand side. Puck gets loose. Covington's going to collect this one. Circles at the blue line, finds Peterson. Nice pass off there as Jeanette goes to the bench. Peterson's by himself, gets it across the blue line. He's on the forehand, shoots it down low. Easy right pad saved by the goalie. Down in the corner, the Edge going to try to dig this one out and chip it up the wall. Comes off, not a good angle there for Strode, and Moore is going to pick this up. The Edge get a line change. Back over to Strode. Got to play this one. Edge able to hold this, but it bounces out of the zone. And they're going to send this one in and make the Generals chase it. 22:45 left in the second half. Generals trail 4-2. That one just out of reach of Lugo. He touches it a little bit, gets past the Edge. They're going to send it back up the boards. Lugo trying to pressure it. Oh, that was Daniel Kim. 2 number 5s. I have a problem with that sometimes. They like the same size. Lugo now on the wall, trying to pass it across just under Daniel Kim's feet. Glass is going to come into the living room. All right. Woo. Lugo tries to push that one over to Glass, and the Edge do a good job holding that back. Back behind the goal, the Edge still have it. They're working it hard. Strode stands somebody up. Moore sends that one down the ice just to clear it and get a couple guys off. Get Heil on the ice. He picks that up at the red line. Bad pass there for the Edge. Oh, Heil's up high, and that's in. Heil with the goal. Woohoo! Go, buddy. Let's go, dude. Dig it up. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Good job. So Heil puts a little heat on that one. Goalie thought he had the save, and it popped up and over his head and into the goal. So the Generals pick one up. 4-3 now. Generals trailing by 1. Let's go, guys. You're fired up. Ready to throw it at the goal, Jack. That's Jack's 5th goal of the weekend in Fuego. That went off the wall. And picked up off by Bobby. He's going to send it across. A little too much for Heil, and it's going to come out. Jeanette will have to reset. He's getting some pressure from the Edge here, who is forechecking. Agello's going to send this across off of the boot of an Edge player. Ooh. Pass across Heil with a one-timer and just misses on it. Agello going to send that one in and covered by the Edge goalie. Woo! Repko going to take the face off. He's got Covington to his left, Krug to his right. The Edge are going to send this around the boards. Lugo's going to get there first. He's going to pick this one up. Overskates it, and the Edge are going to clear it out of the zone. Come through neutral ice. He's got a guy breaking for the goal, but a good disruptive play there by Covington as the Generals chip it. I'm not sure it's going to make it for the icing. They're going to call that. Oh. I don't think it was moving fast enough for icing, but technically it covered the line. So we'll come back down and take a face-off to the right of Monroe. 20:58. Just about 21 minutes left in the second half. Generals now only trailing by 1, 4-3. It's what we needed, a little pep. Get it within biting distance. And let's get another one and even this up. Love to see Repko kind of fire one in. Turn and shot by the Edge goes wide. Picked up down in the corner by Krug. Around the other side. Little body play, the Edge with a good centering pass. Monroe's got to fend it off with the stick. A lot of bodies in front. Centering pass, kick. Oh, somehow Monroe got that one. Another shot blocked by Repko. Comes around to the near side. Oh, Krug with a big hit against the glass. And a big shot there. Somehow it hit Monroe. Again, more power coming. Monroe trying to get a glove on it. It's still loose, and it's in the crease, and finally gets a cover. A little pushing and shoving down there. Coach Stewart asking for a conference with the referee. All right, I'm back in action. Blocked shot there by the Edge. They're going to come up and take another shot off the right post. Monroe had it covered with his shoulder, and that one goes back behind the goal. Lugo going to come around here, trying to send it up the wall, trying to find Kim. Edge able to get it bouncing, and that one comes up. They're going to keep the fire going. Just under 20 minutes to go in the second half. Kim gets that one up. Glass trying to find it. Tapscott's got it. It's a Glass's feet. Not clean, guys. I'm going to back up. Tapscott's got the puck. He's going to try to control this. He's got pressure from the Edge. Good forecheck by the Edge. It's really making our guys having to hustle. Stroder's going back and picking this one up back behind the goal. He sends it around. Tapscott's got it. He's going to send it around to Agello. Peterson after it, but the Edge get there first. They hold it from the point. Little boot save there. That one's going to skirt, and Monroe's going to take the cover for the whistle. Slow this one down a little bit. Stewart taking the face off. Puck comes to the left to Agello. Comes back to the point for a shot by the Edge off of Peterson's shin guard. The Edge send that one all the way around. Stewart's hustling over. Thought he was going to plaster that guy into the wall. Chooses not to hit. Agello trying to get this up, trying to get it to feed Peterson. The Edge doing a good job against the walls. Little backhanded flip's going to put it back in the corner. Force Agello to scoop this up. The Edge are very effective on the forecheck. General's trying to get out of their zone and try to get some momentum going. Able to get it up to neutral ice. And the Edge put that one back to the red line, but able to kind of put it back in the General's end of the ice. They hold it at the blue line. The Edge sending it back in, flipping. Schroeder trying to get some control on this. Oof. Bad pass by Schroeder, goes right to the Edge. Got to settle a little bit. That one, Stewart gets that out of the zone. He's going to hop across the wall. Get some new legs on the ice, and that one going to ride the rail all the way around. Held to the blue line by the Edge, and they're going to put it back behind the goal. Schroeder's still on the ice. He's going to pick this one up. He's got to hustle it. Finally gets a good pass to Heil. Heil's got patience, but turns it over to the Edge. We are just giving up the puck in the neutral zone right now.
Schroeder, get up!
Strode still on the ice. Comes across. She's got tired legs. We need those legs later on. Oh, big up. High hit there by Jeanette. Ooh, Peterson gets hammered into the wall. The Edge still working this one. That one comes across to the short side, and they go, woo, try to get glove side low for Monroe, and he shuts it down. The Edge just taking shots here. They're now leading shots on goal 28 to the Generals 25. Peterson's finally off the ice. Strode still on. That one not going to have enough for icing. Krug is giving the chase here. He's got one side. Oh, he's disrupted. He's got it. General's got to stay in the play. Krug's been so good at that forecheck, and we got to stay in there expecting that he's going to win that one. Good pass by the Edge to the tape to tape. The Edge now coming back in, and they're going to dump it back in and make the Generals work in their defensive zone again. That one's going to come back out. Krug's got it. He's got Covington going up the left-hand side, passes it up to Covington. Oh, good stick play there by the Edge as they chip it back, and they're going to bring it back into the neutral zone. Lugo looking to intercept that pass. Gets it, fights it, goes across. Oh, Covington almost had that one. It was off his shin guard. That one's on to Tapscott. Tapscott back to Covington. Covington puts it to Krug. Krug with a backhander. Somehow the goalie comes up with the puck. Wow. The ref didn't know where the puck was, and so he blows the whistle. Generals thought that one was in. Got to celebrate. The goalie didn't know what it was. All right, 16-10 left in the second half. Generals trailing 4-3. The Edge bring a lot of pressure right now. Generals trying to retaliate. That one goes just past Glass's stick. Lugo turning, and he's got a shot deflected. I thought Peterson got a piece of it. Another shot, and that one's in! Woohoo! Generals able to tie this one up. Hammering one through with a hard shot, with a deflection and putting it in. Tapscott with the goal. Tapscott. Generals fired up now. Goals now by Covington, Stewart, Heil, and Tapscott. Really spreading them around right now. A lot of hockey left, almost 16 minutes. We're tied up. It's a whole new hockey game. They got to get the adrenaline pumping right now. The Edge Bobby Stewart in the corner. It's all building off of the forecheck. Got to get down there and make something happen and take some shots at the goal. Get something off the ice. Peterson trying to dig it out. The Edge just going to flick this one. That may not have enough on it for icing. They waved it off. They're making the boys skate for it. That's crap. The Edge being able to now pressure. Should have been a face-off in the other end of the ice. Instead, our guys are going to have to fight off the edge and get it out of the zone. I guess they said it wasn't enough speed on it, but we saw that earlier. Bounce, and trying to get it to Stewart. Coming here. Sticks coming into the bench. That's why they wear their helmets on the bench. It's Jeanette coming across, trying to split the D. Goes all the way through. Gets a last-minute poke. He still has the puck. I'll get to zoom in there.
Way to go, Burke. Way to go.
Lugo trying to chip this one up. Repko with a little chip. Heil leaving that one, coming to the bench. The Edge are going to fight it out of their zone. Repko almost broke that one free. He's got to get on sides. Little backhanded play there. Keeps it alive. Edge now trying to bring it in, and they're just going to chip and chase, and they're going to get a line change. One guy to come. Lugo going to scoot this around back behind the net. Got to catch these guys on a line change and not let one guy pressure three Generals. Stroder in the corner. Edge players down. Comes back to the point. Shot, that's well wide. Monroe's got to let those fly. All the way across. Got the short end. Monroe's got the puck. Woo. 14:01 now remaining in the second half. Generals are tied 4-4. Shots on goal, 27 for the Generals, 30 for the Edge.
Let's have two scoreboards like that.
Stroder gets it in the corner, sends it around. It's going to be met by Kim on the far side. He's going to feed it over to Tapscott. It's a 2-on-1, 2-on-2. Oh, Tapscott pushed off. Kim was coming in to help. Boys still have it. Tapscott has it. He's got to send it. Come up to Kim. Kim's got it. He's got to go high. Goes hard, and it's in. Kimmer snakes it in. Daniel Kim with a go-ahead goal right now. The Generals have the momentum with 3 quick goals. Woo! Woo! 5-4 game now with 13:39 remaining. Generals getting like 3 goals in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Change it up, change it up, change it up.
Heil, Tapscott, and Kim capitalizing and gaining some momentum here. Stewart's on the ice, take the face-off. Peterson's to his left. Heil on the right wing. Comes back and leaves it for Stroder. Stroder sends it across just out of reach of the Edge. Heil's going to chip it up to Stewart. Heil's going to skate through. He's got a 2-on-1. Heil with a shot. Just over the net. Of course, he's getting criticism. Got to hit the net. Yeah, if he hits the net, there's a rebound is what Coach Stewart says. Yeah, he's better off rather than shooting high. But that one sailed a little bit. Here come the Edge. Stroder pushing him over and wide. It goes back behind the goal. Oh, Stroder gives him hit into the wall. Back behind the goal. The Edge is getting there. Roeder goes down. Bobby Stewart has it. Goes over to Heil. He's going to feed it over to Peterson. Peterson up the left side. He's got time. He's got one to beat. Sends it across, and the goalie smothers it with no rebound. Repko takes that face off. There's a battle in front. Covington gets it onto a stick. Shoot it! And he gets it in! Covington doubles up. Woohoo! There's another one for the Generals. Covington snipes the top off the top shelf. Puts it in. 6-4 for the Generals, and the Edge take a timeout. These boys are now popping. They've got to hold it. But half the half is left. So we got 12:42 to go. comments come in with like 3-point font. I can't see without my darn glasses on, but yeah, keep it coming. We need one more, just one at a time. All right, Jets break the huddle. They got a lot of momentum now. Got the Edge on their back heels. 6-4, 12:42 remaining in the second half. Can't let the Edge back into this game. Repko lining up to take the faceoff. Krug to his left, Covington to the right. Puck is drawn back. Stewart sends it across. We're getting some good passes through neutral ice now. Krug's going up the left-hand side. Comes back. Repko keeps it on side, but it pops out. Moore sends it over just past Krug. Not Krug, Covington. Krug now taking it in, hits a guy into the wall hard. Comes back to Krug. Krug avoids it, tries to pass that puck through a lot of traffic. The Edge able to pick that one off, and I think it went into somebody's jersey. Judah Moore's he's got it in his pants or something. Shakes it out. 12-10 now remaining in the second half. Generals now lead 6-4. We got some awesome Saturday evening hockey coming for you. We're back on the ice at 11:30 tomorrow, back in Downington. Edge bring that puck back. Missed the D-to-D pass, but they're going to chip it out forward into neutral zone. Can't underestimate the Edge. They get good passes. That one's a shot. That one, Monroe's got it. Monroe's got the puck in his jersey holding onto it, and the Edge are poking at him in the chest with it, and so the Generals are protecting their goalie. Just under 12 minutes to go. (31-31) of the shots on goal. We're all even. Jeanette trying to move this one forward. He chips it up and out. Still fighting, just out of his reach. Able to turn around the Edge with a good pass at neutral ice. Taking it back around to the right side. Into the corner. Edge circling. General's able to pick this one up, trying to clear it. Comes back. Good pass by Stroder. Glass uses his foot to push it. Gets picked from behind. Woo! Glass gets hammered into the boards. Coach is calling Glass to the bench. Good call. Peterson heading off. Sometimes they hit the ball. Glass is shaken up. Going to go through concussion protocol. Shot there. Frio pops out for the rebound. Agello trying to push it forward again. Lugo trying to get this one now. Kim and Agello backing up on defense as the Edge bring this one forward. They're going to chip and chase. Now 11 minutes to go in the second half. Glass is getting looked at by Coach Peterson. Lugo up the right-hand side. Lugo. Oh, that was Daniel Kim. Sorry, different number 5. Got to hustle back, hustle back. Agello's trying to get to it. Oh, and they get icing. Woo! Man, that was a foot race back there, but it's kind of inconsistent on the icing calls. That one was a slow-moving puck too, but we'll take that as we go back to the left-hand side and get a face-off to the left of the Edge goalie. Stewart's going to be taking the face-off. He's got Peterson to his left and Heil to his right. The Edge win the face-off and bring it back behind their goal. Little change in direction up the wall. Long distance shot. No icing. Oh, they're saying no icing because Judah had a chance to play it and didn't. That one's going to be Peterson. Peterson's got one to beat. He's got help coming down the left-hand side. Here comes Bobby Stewart. He goes with the forehand. Working in the corner. He's working it around in front. Come over here. comes up. The edge is coming to the near side. Coach wants pressure. Generals picked it off. Peterson's got it. He feeds it forward to Stewart. Stewart down the left-hand side. He's got the big shot. Oh, on the ice, and a stick save there by the edge goalies. We roll to 9:50 left in the second half. Little poke there by Covington keeps us in play in the zone. They send it all the way around. Krug is trying to race it, and they all miss it. No icing, and now there's a foot race going the other direction. Judah Moore coming back. Edge is out of the zone. Piranha coming and takes a shot. Oh, up and over the goal on the deflection. Down on the left-hand side in the corner. General's pressuring hard. It's like Covington trying to dig that one out. Edge finally get to it. Trying to get it out of the zone. General's pressuring. Good back checking. We got a 3-on-2 going the other direction now with a shot that's high over the onto the glass. Down the left-hand side, you got Covington going down. He's got a one-on-one. He goes to the right-hand side. He's got it. Takes a shot. Rebounds there. And Repko was trying to clean that up and couldn't get there in time. Good defensive. Good save by the edge goalie. That one comes back out to neutral ice. The Edge are going to dump and run on that one. Found the red line, no icing on this. 8:30 now to play in the second half. Generals lead by 2. Glass chips that one out to Tapscott's going to go across to Kim. Kim's across the red line. He's got Tapscott to his left. Comes to Tapscott just past Glass. Is going to pick this one up. He's going to center it back across. Tries to get it to Kim. Kim with a backhander, and it's into the corner. Comes up. Agello's going to collect this one. Backhanded chip, it's up on the rail. Kim's gonna scoot this one forward. Tapscott's gonna dump this one down in the corner as we get some new legs on the ice. Kim's coming across the wall. Here comes Heil, he's back on. Just under 8 minutes now to play in the second half. Generals lead by 2, 6-4. 35 shots on goal for the Generals, 31 for the Edge. Generals holding a lot of pressure in the zone right now. They've got the momentum. Heil picking that one. Oh, just past Tapscott's stick. Heil's back on the puck. Just passes it off. Back, oh, Agello with a shot just past the Edge. Lugo's gonna just chip that one up. Back to Agello. Heil, Glass is gonna go in and pick this one up back behind the goal. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, big shot by Heil, just wide of the net. Good idea by these guys. We've got Tapscott coming to the bench. We've got Stewart now on. Puck's gonna come loose and Stewart's gonna be able to collect this one just in time. Go, 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 go. They got a line change going on. Pass across to Heil, who chips it in. Edge is going to get a little time. Watch this guy, watch this guy. Oh, they get the pass to the guy hugging the blue line. He's going to make the play. Up and over. Woo, great save by Monroe. Here comes Stewart. Back up so you don't get a stick in the head. Edge, Bobby pressuring the Edge. Are going to bring it back to the neutral zone. 6:45 now remaining in the second half. The Edge pushing it forward. Lugo going down in the corner. Peterson's on the puck. Chips it up. The Edge have a little bit of time. They put it back in the corner. Heil's on the puck. He's going to run it around the boards. Back around the boards again. They're chasing it back and forth. Somebody's got to come away with it. Heil's got it. We got a 3-on-2 hustle, guys. He's got Stewart to his left. Heil takes it into the boards. He's just off the puck. Tries to go short side. Comes all the way across, and that's going to be icing. Will just stay to our left. Woo! 6 minutes to go in the second half.
Copy. Go.
Repko's coming out to take the face-off. He's got Covington to his left. And Krug to his right. Puck comes back to Judah Moore and just misses on that one. Covington. Oh, quick change there. Just out of reach. Jeanette. Oh, good play there by Judah Moore. They got to get back. We got a 2-on-1 man rush. We need somebody to help. Good back check there by picking that up. Judah's going to send this one over. He's got Heil. He's going to... Oh, that was Covington. Good play. Carson put in the physicality on it to push the edge off the puck. Comes out to Covington. Covington gets hit from behind. Oh, and a good shot there by Krug, and somehow the goalie picks that up through traffic and gets the whistle for the cover. We're down to 5:15 left in the second half. General still leading 6-4. These boys are pushing hard. This is the 4th game out of 5. They'll get a good rest tonight, and then come back on the ice at 11:30 tomorrow. We'll be here on YouTube to bring you the action. Tapscott takes that face off. It's stuck at their feet. Tapscott's on his knees. Somebody's got to get out of there. Back over to Stroder. Stroder, the one-timer down low. Goalie's trying to find it, and he pins it against the net. Stroder with a little bit of heat there. Holes. Covington has 2. Stewart has 1. Heil has 1. Tapscott, I think, has 1. There we go. That's our 6 goals. That's how we got here. It's Glass working back behind the goal. Tapscott's got it. The coaches are saying all 3 forwards are under the goal line. That one comes across just out of reach of Agello. It's going to come to the wall. He's trying to hustle to it. Oh, a little play there by Glass to send it over here. Oh, edge. Good forecheck. Picks up the pass between the 2D. Comes off the wall. Agello going to get this one up. It's been a while since we've been down to the right. That one just past Kim, trying to feed it. Peterson's got some space. Going down the left-hand side with a shot. Rebounds free, and it goes between the pads, and they get the whistle. But the clock squeaks down to 4:21 left in the second half. Generals bringing the pressure. They've got the adrenaline pumping. And they've got to close out the last 4:21 and give up nothing. Stewart taking the face off. Heil to his right. Peterson to his left. Got to get a edge player. I don't know where he was hiding. Everybody's working hard right now. Peterson's got the puck. It's back behind the goal. Stewart's going to hustle to it. He's going to look for Heil in the slot. Heil in the low slot. He gets held up. I think they had his stick. Agello's going to put it back in the corner. Peterson's going to pick this one up. He's got it back behind the goal. He forwards it. Puts it in front, and it goes through the crease. That one's going to come back to Strode, and we're going to take the delayed offsides, clear the zone, back in action. That one off the referee, or no, went off the wall weird. Stewart's on it. We're still in play here. We're down to 3:45 in the half. Stewart chasing after it. Oh, a little pass, just past Peterson. Heil trying to shoot it, and his stick gets held up. Edge is now coming the other direction. Agello trying to hustle back. He's got to find some legs, and he forces the guy body play into the wall. Good defensive play there by Agello. Heil trying to swipe this one, and it's out of the zone. As the Edge are trying to reset, they're running out of time. 3:20 now remaining in the second half. That one gloved down by Lugo. Lugo going to try to work this back up the ice again. Off the glass in a funny bounce, comes back to Moore. Moore comes over here to Stewart in the breakout spot. Can't back up fast enough. Covington's got it. Moore squeaks it out of the air, but Moore with a fancy spot between the legs. Oh!
Get that deep!
So, Edge goalie squeezes it for the whistle. We're down to 2:56 remaining in the second half. 38 shots on goal for the Generals, 32 for the Edge. Generals just bringing the heat here in the second half. Repko trying to pinch that one forward. A good hustle there by Krug to get to that puck first. He tries to play it, still working it, passes it behind himself. Get the here come the Edge. They're coming down the right-hand side. They're not done yet. Lugo have to hustle, body play. Oh, and the Edge get one in. Beat Lugo with an amazing shot. I don't know how the heck. With Lugo hanging off of him, he gets a backhanded shot that squeaks past Monroe. So 2:37 left. Generals now leading only by 1, 6-5. Let's go, Jens. Let's go. Got to close this out and push the puck deep. Stewart out there, take the face off. Peterson to his left, Heil to the right. Got to not let the Edge get any momentum right now. They're going to pull their goalie at some point, so we're going to have to expect the 6-on-5. They've already taken their timeout. Stewart's coming up. He's got to take a shot. Puts it in, rebound there, and the Edge goalie calmly covers, but we're deep, and we roll the clock down to 2:22. Got to keep Stewart out there with Peterson and Heil. Strode and Jeanette, your two defensemen. Edge win that face-off. They're trying to get it out of the zone. Here they come. They're bringing it through. And that one, I thought, went into their bench. They got a 2-on-2. General's got to cut back and cover it. That one goes all the way across to the other side. Edge are going to pick this one up. 2 minutes to go in the half. That one's back behind the goal. Team's yelling at Strode to get the puck. That one comes out. Got to hustle the Edge. Edge with a backhander, and that one's covered by Monroe. As we're just under 2 minutes, we're sitting at 1:56. Every second coming off the clock counts, but these boys can't think about the win right now. They've got to think about taking the pressure back to the Edge and fire at the goal. Repko's taking the face off. Krug is to his right. Edge win that face-off. D to D, nice play there by Covington. He's hustling it down. Covington on the puck, goes to the weak side. Oh, somehow Krug misses it. One of the Edge got dumped and their bench was looking for the call. Long distance shot, dropping it into the corner. We're down to 1:30. Empty net. Time to cross, let's go. Carson's got the empty net, he shoots at the distance. Just wide. He's got it. He's just got to tip it in. He's got it in. Woohoo! Wow. Woo! Giving me a heart attack there. But Carson goes and picks up his puck and just puts it in. He was across the red line, so there was no risk of icing it. So Repko picks up another goal on the weekend. We're down to 1:16. Generals now up by 2 again. The Edge will be worried, thinking about that non-call on the penalty. I think they were looking for a tripping call. So we got Tapscott now out there. Lugo to his left. Got to keep the pressure on. Kim to his right. Comes back. Little poke there by Judamore. Comes out to the left. The Edge has the puck. Back up. That one goes to the bench.
Lugo, go forward. Don't go back.
1:09 now remaining. Goalie's back in the net. You know, there's always the questionable call as to whether you pull your goalie or not. It works out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Moore trying to hustle over there. Got to play it in the corner. We've got 1 minute to play. Moore sends it up. Edge is on the puck, trying to center it. Monroe with one more save. Judah trying to chip this one up. Gets it to Lugo. Kim. Kim's going to just chip this up. 50 seconds. One more shift for these guys. Edge collecting it back behind the goal. Here they come. Generals forechecking. Here comes the Edge. They're coming across the red line. Chipped it back down. I don't know where it went. It's behind the goal right now. Jeanette's, Strode's picking that one up. It's in front. Clearing. Stroder with a good hustle. Swipes at it. Can't get it. A long distance shot. Monroe picks it up at the last minute. Moves to his right. Keep this one 7-5. Lucas Monroe standing on his head right now to keep this one in there. 20 seconds to go. And we're going to get an icing call. Woo-hoo. I love these games. These boys bring some action and make this totally fun. 18.7 seconds on the clock. Just seeing Lucas Monroe completely spread out down there, keeping those pads up and getting those saves. 7-5. The Edge are keeping the goalie in. Peterson takes that face-off. It's stuck at the face-off circle. The Generals will take that Heil back there. The Edge, deflection off this shot, goes back behind the goal. The Edge trying to center it. Ooh, nice little play there. Glass will just send it down the ice for another icing call, which will leave 4.2 seconds on the clock. Get one more face-off. One more face-off. That comes down, and the clock will run out. And the Generals will take a win, taking their season to 3-1 in this inaugural run. We're back at ice at 11:30 tomorrow, but loved this one. Exciting and a good recovery for the Generals after taking that loss this morning against a tough team, a really, really tough team. The Generals showed some fight coming back 2 goals down. We'll post who got the goals in the post channel. There's our handshake. Thanks so much for supporting Richmond Generals hockey. We appreciate you coming here. Hopefully you enjoyed some Saturday night of hockey. We're back on 11:30 tomorrow, and we'll bring the live action here at YouTube. Thanks so much.